What is going on, everybody? It is Big L here, and today we are bringing you the week 3 of our NFL picks competition kind of thing. And see the standings. Your boy had a better week last week, still in last because we were so far back. Lucky still dominating in first place. Gators, I think you had the same amount of points you had week 1. And
I think so.
And then Bucs at 17. He had the worst week last week. And he is not with us this week. We had some scheduling problems with today and yesterday. So unfortunately, Bucs won't be able to join us today. But I am joined by Lucky.
Hey.
And Gators.
How's it going?
So 3 out of 4 ain't bad, I guess. That's a C in most schools grading system. So we take those. And for Thursday night, I think I have the Thursday night's points on here. We all have the Panthers, and we all win. So Panthers 3-0, first place in the NFC South. No big deal. Whatever. It is what it is. So we're gonna go on, and the first game that we have dissension in the ranks: Falcons and Giants. So me and Bucs had the Falcons, and Lucky and Gators, you guys both have the Giants. I just kind of look at this as it's two bad teams. I think the Falcons are less bad. So, and I'm still not giving up on my Falcons playoff pick. I don't want to give up on that yet. I went out on a limb. I kind of did something a little crazy. I don't want to give up on that yet. If they lose this game, that's all. It's all gone, and we can just kiss it all goodbye. Goodbye to my playoff pick. Lucky Gators. Why do you guys take the Giants? Because they're really bad too.
It's two really bad teams, and the Giants are at home.
That's a fair point.
My mindset.
I should probably look at home and away more.
That's literally what I looked at it because I made the pick, and then I was like, oh, dude, I can't believe I'm betting on the Giants. I was like, I know the Falcons are bad, and I was like, let me double check who's at home, and then I saw the Giants are at home. I'm like, okay, that's who I'm going with then.
That's fair.
That's pretty much what it came down for me too.
You know what? That's fair. I respect it. I respect it 100%. I'm just, if I hadn't picked the Falcons to make the playoffs, I would probably have picked the Giants. Not gonna lie. But I'm not ready to give up. So, moving on. You guys can't hear this music that I'm playing, and it's fantastic. I'm fucking hyped right now. All right, moving on. Next one. The Vikings Seahawks. This is one I cannot believe people picked the Vikings. Bucs and Gators, you guys both picked the Vikings. This is Gators' upset pick of the week. Meanwhile, myself and Lucky, we picked the Seahawks. So Gators, why do you think the Vikings are going to pull this upset?
I just think their weapons are so good. I started the season kind of similar to you with the Falcons. I had the Vikings in the playoffs. I'm sticking with that. I don't know. They're 0-2. I think got to be bound to get a win at home. I don't know. Early season Russell Wilson is really scary though until you hit like week 7, then he falls off.
He gets accustomed to carrying that team on his back and he breaks down.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was a tough one, but I don't know. I just think this is going to be the week that the Vikings kind of figure it out and kind of start clicking.
That's fair. Lucky, what do you think?
Early season Russ, and part of me just wants the Vikings to be 0-3. So
that's fair.
Like, screw it, they're gonna keep losing.
Yeah,
I'll gladly be wrong.
I think after the way the Seahawks lost last week, I don't see them letting up. I see them coming out pissed. I think they're gonna play pissed off today. I really do. Like they blew that game against a better team than the Vikings. You know,
I feel like the Vikings will too, though, losing to Arizona off that last-second missed field goal.
But in this situation, the Seahawks are the better team.
Yeah.
So, like, they're the better team. They're going to play pissed off. It's hard for me to want to take another team. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, moving on. And I think I know why this one broke down the way it did. I think I know why. We got the 49ers and the Packers. With myself and Bucs both taking the 49ers. And Lucky and Gators both taking the Packers. I took the 49ers. I think the 49ers have looked more impressive out of these two teams so far. I think their defense is unbelievable. That 49ers defense is fantastic. I think if they can figure out the quarterback position, this is a Super Bowl team. But the quarterback position, is the most important position in all sports. So that's why I think they're at best a wild card team. But they've looked good so far, and they have a great coach. But yeah, that's why I think the 49ers, nothing against the Packers. If Aaron Rodgers comes out and is Aaron Rodgers of old, and he's classic Aaron Rodgers, wouldn't surprise me a bit if the Packers won this game. I had this game as kind of a toss-up, but I just think the 49ers have looked more impressive the first 2 weeks. So, what do you guys think?
I think this was a little bit of a heart overhead pick for me.
Yeah.
I have a very sneaking suspicion that the Packers are going to lose this, but I can't pick against them. So I'm going to say they're going to find a way.
They say to the guy who's picked against his team 2 of the first 3 weeks.
Who has?
I have.
Oh yeah.
No, we all picked the Panthers week 1. That's right. They played the Jets. That's right. Never mind. Go ahead, Gators. I interrupted you.
Yeah, same thing as Lucky. Big homer pick.
Just a homer pick. Okay.
Yeah.
I do think the game's going to be a good game. Like I wouldn't be shocked at all if the Packers won.
Yeah, any team that has Rodgers and Devontae Adams and some of the things that they have, I mean, you can't count them out.
100%.
Right, they're still a really good team, which is why it's like homer pick, but realistic homer pick.
It's reasonable, yeah.
Right. It's not like you're picking the fucking, I don't know. I'm trying to think. It's not like you're picking the Vikings against the Chiefs or something. I don't know.
Or not like I'm being a Jets fan and picking the Jets against the Patriots.
Or the Bills
like that.
Right. All right. So moving on. Those are the games that we all had 2-2. Moving on. We have the Bengals and the Steelers. Myself, Lucky, and Bucs, we picked the Bengals, and Gators, you picked the Steelers. Now, I had the Steelers picked until yesterday. I thought this game was going to be close. I had the Steelers picked until yesterday, but they're not. TJ Watt's not playing. So, that's what made me change my mind. What about you, Gator? What did you think?
I actually forgot TJ Watt was not playing when I picked, but I still do think their defense is good, and I think all year I've just been not sold on the Bengals at all.
No, I can see that.
I don't know. I just think the Steelers are, even though they're kind of missing some stuff, they're still more proven. Still have some decent weapons on offense. Defense, I still think, is going to be good enough that it can hold down the Bengals relatively well, even without Watt.
All right, so Lucky, what are your thoughts?
I think, at least it was earlier in the week, I think Ben Roethlisberger is also a little bit hurt.
Yeah, he's a little banged up.
That was another reason why I picked the Bengals. Is I was like, I know Ben is kind of noodle arm and doesn't have it anymore, but it's still like, and now he's going to be even worse. Or if for some reason he can't go, then they're throwing out what?
Oh, what's their backup's name?
Dwayne Haskins.
Dwayne Haskins, yeah.
Or
I forgot they had Haskins. Rudolph.
Or Mason Rudolph. One of those two. So I feel like their quarterback.
Neither of those guys breed confidence.
This game. No.
Yeah, I basically changed. Like, I thought of all those things you said, Lucky, and I still had the Steelers picked in this game. But then whenever I saw TJ Watt was out, I was like, that really hurts because, like, Joe Burrow could have a good day. He's had a good season so far, and like if he stays healthy, he was having a good rookie season before he got hurt. So I think this could be like a Joe Burrow kind of coming out party, where like people kind of take notice of how good Joe Burrow has the potential to be in the NFL. That's my thoughts. No TJ Watt means he can stay upright a lot better, and a lot easier. So. Like I said, I was on the fence, leaning towards the Steelers before the TJ Watt news, and now that TJ Watt's out, I think the Bengals get this win. So moving on to the next game, we have the Saints and the Patriots. Lucky picked the Saints. while myself, Gators, and Bucks all picked the Patriots. So, Lucky, why don't you tell us why you think the Saints will win this game?
Well, first of all, we don't really know what Saints team is going to show up yet. So
That's true.
if they show up like they did against the Packers and their defense can give Mac Jones problems, I think they could win. But also, I think, and this is another thing going into my Rams Bucks game pick later, is although I know it's Belichick and his team he'll hopefully get his team brother. I also think that they're probably looking ahead to week 4 when they play the Bucs and they play Brady, and so I think they're just kind of gonna sort of have like a trap game, like a look ahead game.
I can see that. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about them playing the Bucs next week.
Yeah, this is kind of
my thought process. It's gonna be hard to pick the Saints all season because I'm a Panthers fan. I was in the same division as Jameis his whole career. You never know what Jameis is gonna show up. Good Jameis showed up week 1, and bad Jameis showed up week 2. The scariest thing for me as a Panthers fan, whenever the Panthers were actually pretty good, was whenever you're getting ready to play the Bucs. If we've seen bad Jameis like 3 weeks in a row. Because you know he's going to be good Jameis eventually. So it's scary. It's scary playing against a Jameis Winston squad because you never know. If good Jameis shows up, he's a really, really good quarterback if he's really good. If he's on. But he just has so many games where he's so bad. So it's hard to pick him. It's hard to pick. It really is. And like the Patriots have been solid. You know, if Mac Jones keeps getting better, I think they're going to be tough to beat. They have a good defense, and of course it's Belichick. It's hard to want to pick against Belichick a little bit. Like whenever he's getting competent quarterback play, and he has all his players on defense. So what do you think, Gators?
I just think turnover-prone quarterbacks against Belichick defenses usually have long days, or short because they get benched. But I don't know. It's definitely possible that Jameis just shows up like we know he's capable of doing, but I don't know. Like I said, I just think those Patriot defenses, they're just really good at forcing turnovers against guys like this.
Yeah.
As we saw last week.
Yep. That's so. Moving on. Unfortunately, he's not here to talk about his upset pick. We have the Chiefs and the Chargers. All 3 of us took the Chiefs, and Bucks took the Chargers. So, unfortunately, like I said, he's not here to talk about why he picked the Chargers. Bucks, whenever you watch this video, leave a comment down below about why you picked the Chargers to win this game. Yeah, I don't really know what to really go into here. I think the same kind of thing with this game as I thought about the Seahawks game. I think the Chiefs are going to play angry after blowing that Monday night game. I think they're the better team. Chargers coming off a heartbreaking loss too, but I don't know.
That's just what they do.
Yeah, that's just being a Chargers fan.
That's just another day.
So I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I think the Chiefs are the better team. I think they're gonna play angry coming off a tough loss that they kind of had won.
Yeah.
And it's hard to pick against Patrick Mahomes. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you guys think?
Not a whole lot else to add. I agree. They're just a better team at home, coming off a loss. They'll be ready to go.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs are probably still either the best or second best team in the league, regardless of whether that lost. So
yeah, I agree.
I'd still like it. It's hard to put them below. Like it's hard to put them below a team that's not like the Bills, maybe. The Bills have looked really, really impressive since they looked really impressive last week.
Yeah.
So, all right, moving on. Since sucks that we can't have Bucks here talk about it. But we have the Dolphins and the Raiders. Gators picked the Dolphins, while myself, Lucky, and Bucks all picked the Raiders. I think the Raiders have been one of the feel good stories of the season. They're playing really, really well. Derek Carr is playing great. This is the best he's played since he got hurt. Like he did it last week. I think Darren Waller only had like 2 catches.
He had 5 for 70, I think.
Oh, so we had a big second half. Because he only had like 2 targets in the first half. And then
fantasy tight end, so I know my Darren Waller stats.
And then they've got Henry like Ruggs. He's kind of coming out this season. He's having a good season so far. I think that defense is coming together. And of course, no Tua for Miami makes it harder, So, what do you think, Lucky?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for the Raiders to like fall off, and maybe if Tua was healthy, I would have picked the Dolphins because they still got a really good defense.
Mm-hmm.
But like I know Tua's not the best, but Brissett's bad. So I need most of the time when you have your backup quarterback, it's like, yeah, that's not going so hot. And yeah, the Raiders played really good.
Yeah, they played really well.
Skip Bayless would tell you otherwise, but I think Carr has been
the best quarterback. Don't listen to a word Skip Bayless says. That dude's a fucking clown.
So no, Carr's been one of the best quarterbacks in the league the first 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, he's been really good. So, what do you think, Gators? Why this pick here?
I don't like. The Raiders have good weapons. I don't want to try to like push a Skip Bayless narrative, but I don't like Carr. I've never been sold on him. And I just think it's a matter of time.
I mean, yeah, since he got hurt, he hasn't really given any reason for anyone to believe in him. Like,
yeah.
And what takes my brother's a Raiders fan. What makes him so mad is like he got hurt in a game that didn't matter. Like the game was over, and like he got hurt in a game that didn't matter. And he's just never been the same. So go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're fine. Like he's not a bad quarterback.
No.
He never has been, but I just think these first 2 weeks have been the exception, not the standard for what we'll see.
I could definitely see that. All right, moving on. We've got what I think is this is the game of the week. I don't think it's even close. Rams versus Bucs. Myself, Lucky, and Gators all have this pick. It is myself and Lucky's upset pick this week because if you looked at the line, whenever I made the pick, the Rams were half-point dogs. And when Lucky made the pick, they were 1.5.
Yep.
Okay. I think right now the line's closer to even. I think the reason I made this my upset, wrong team favored.
I agree.
I could definitely see the Bucs winning this game 100%. They're really good. They're really good. They're the defending champs. They've not looked bad. It's just the Rams have looked really impressive. The Rams have looked like the best team in football, in my opinion. Now they kind of got a little sloppy last week, but Stafford's playing well. They've got a fantastic defense. You've got Aaron Donald. I hope he puts Tom Brady on his fucking ass several times. And yeah, I think, if this game was being played in Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay should be the favorite, 100%. But this game's being played in LA. This game's being played in LA, so the Rams should be a favorite. I think it's disrespectful to the Rams that the Bucs are the favorite, personally. So
yeah,
Lucky, what do you think?
The Bucs have got to fly cross country. The Rams are at home. The Rams and that type of team always give Brady problems when you can get pressure on him without blitzing.
And Brady always kind of, and this happens with Tom Brady teams. His teams typically will in September and October they'll have a game or two where they just lay an egg because he doesn't care. He doesn't care about games right now. Sorry, I interrupted you.
I agree.
Go ahead.
No, and I agree with I agree with you that I think the Rams definitely should be favored. I think this was a betting favorite versus actual favorite. I think people were maybe putting more money on Bucs. They didn't want to necessarily have them,
Right.
They moved the line to the Bucs being favored because so many people were betting on them, even though they probably shouldn't be.
I don't know I didn't see what the line opened at. I think I looked at the lines on Wednesday, and whenever I looked at my picks on Wednesday, I saw the Rams were half-point dogs. I don't know when the line first came out.
Plus, I think that there's quite a big chance that the Bucs are just looking ahead to next week when Tommy gets to play Billy in Foxborough. So
that'll be something to see the fans react. They should cheer. Like the dude won you guys five fucking Super Bowls. You cheer the guy. Like
I bet they'll cheer.
Like if this isn't Philly, like Philly would boo the fuck out of him. 100%. But yeah, I agree. He should be cheered. So Gators, what do you think?
Yeah, you guys pretty much covered it. Just probably the two best teams in the NFC. You could maybe put like Packers or 49ers in that discussion too. But came down to the home team, and I agree. Like when you have a team like we saw with the Patriots, or just generally like the top teams, I feel like early on they usually have a game that they just shit the bed.
Yep.
And yeah, I don't know. I just think against a really good Rams team, this is probably going to be that. Or if it's going to happen, I think this would be the week that it does for Tampa.
This is a game I can see the Rams beating the Bucs in the regular season, and then we get the playoff rematch and the Bucs winning in the postseason.
Yep.
That's the kind of thing Tom Brady does all the time.
I hope not, but
I hope not. So Bucs can't talk. I mean, I'm assuming part. I mean, I know he has a reason because like Bucs doesn't make any pick without a reason, from what I've gathered. But I'm sure part of it is kind of a homer pick thing. But
sure.
Moving on, we have Cowboys versus Eagles, and this is the other pick I changed. I changed this today, actually. Gators has the Cowboys, and Bucs, myself, and Lucky all have the Eagles. I changed it because of the what's his name, the offensive lineman.
Lyle Collins.
Yeah, he got a 5-game suspension.
He got suspended.
So I changed my mind because of that. I was like, you know what, Philly's not bad. You know, they're getting after it.
They've been playing well.
And that's a big loss. That's a big loss for the Cowboys. So Gators, why did you not see the Lyle Collins news, or because I know Lucky and Bucs had this game picked before the Lyle Collins news. So like, and I did think about it. I think the Cowboys are good.
Yeah, I just think the Cowboys' offenses, or their weapons, I should say, are very, very good, and they're going to be tough to stop for the Eagles and for them to be able to keep up.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't see a whole lot of the Eagles' offense that seems super impressive from what I've seen.
Jalen Hurts has been good, but
what do they have for receivers?
Yeah, they don't. That's true. 100%.
I do like. I think Miles Sanders is pretty good though.
But yeah. Lucky, you had them picked before the Lyle Collins news. So what were your thoughts?
I just didn't want to take the Cowboys.
That's why you watch these videos, folks. Great statistical analysis like that.
Yeah, no. I mean, the Eagles have been playing better, and but yeah, part of me just I didn't want to pick the Cowboys.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I think Lyle Collins is just a huge hit. Like I said, I had the Cowboys picked before that news.
Plus, and I thought more people would be on the Cowboys, and I kind of wanted to just not pick chalk again every week.
Yeah, I was surprised whenever I saw this.
Turns out everyone's still picking what I do, so it turns out I gotta.
When I saw this, I thought it was kind of weird that it was 2-2. I thought it would be like 3-1 or 4-0 Cowboys. But then the Lyle Collins news came down, so I switched. Honestly,
so now I'm trying to game this. I was trying to game the system.
Because you know, I'm the only person that didn't pick Washington to win the division. I picked Cowboys. It's like I'm obviously higher on the Cowboys than most people, but like, and they've looked good. But that Lyle Collins news is just too important, in my opinion. So moving on, it's just the games we agree on. There aren't very many this time. Y'all are making me make like 10 slides. We all liked the Browns over the Bears. We all like the Titans over the Colts. We all liked Buffalo over Washington, and that is Bucs lock. Is Buffalo?
Is Wentz playing today?
I don't think so. I don't think he's playing.
I can't imagine spraining both ankles. He's
Yeah.
probably fit at least 1 week.
And then we all like Baltimore over Detroit. That is Lucky's lock. I thought about that as my lock too. And then Denver. We all like Denver versus the Jets. And that is Gators lock. Which, that's a ballsy lock. Denver. But it's the Jets. It's the Jets. Yeah, I get it.
Looks like Carson Wentz is starting.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is he?
Might-
Wow.
Ankle injuries, but I still don't think he's going to be super effective for them.
No. And then the last game we all agree on is Arizona, the Cardinals versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, and that is my lock, is Arizona.
Yeah.
I considered Buffalo. I did. I considered Baltimore. Like I think there were several games that could have been locks. It's like I think Cleveland versus Chicago, you could have made a lock. Honestly, like
It's crazy.
the Browns have a really, really good defense, and that is what's his name? I'm blanking on his name. The quarterback out of Ohio State. Yeah, that's his first start. Good luck against that defense.
That
But-
was the
Yeah,
question
I feel
for me. Like, if he just comes out and tears it up in his
He's
first
not.
start,
I'm not a big Fields guy. I'm not a big.
I'm not either.
I'm not a believer in Urban Meyer quarterbacks. Like Alex Smith was pretty good, and that's the only one he's put in the NFL that's been pretty good. The rest of them have all been bad. Like,
Yeah, Justin Fields is an Ohio State quarterback.
Yep.
He plays for the Bears, so there's no way he's going to be good.
so, does anyone have anything to add? I think that's everything. Anyone?
Go Rams.
Go Rams, yeah. Hey, I would love to be able to say for an entire week that the Panthers are in first place in the NFC South. Would love to be able to say that. God, that's just be soul first place. It'd be so great. Even though they've beaten nobody. But all right, I think that'll do it for us today. Thank you guys for watching. Bucs, sorry you couldn't join us. Hopefully, leave some stuff down below, Bucs, whenever you watch this for reasonings for your picks. We'd love to see it. So, enjoy the football today, guys. I am 10 minutes late to watching the golf. Go USA! USA got a huge lead in the Ryder Cup, so that's why I'm wearing the USA, the Ryder Cup hat today. So that's what's up. I don't have to wear Panthers gear. Panthers already won this week. I don't have to wear Panthers gear on the video. I'm rocking USA and Blackhawks, baby. That's what we do. Hockey's coming back. I'm excited. Anyway, sidetracked. Hope you guys have a good one. Enjoy the football. Enjoy the golf. Whatever you watch. And we'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.